Hello, my name is Alexander Ermenkov, and today is 9th of October 2022, and I'm continuing my series Reality is Subject to Influence. Today I'm 112.3 kilograms. Yesterday I was 112.4 kilograms, and for the whole of this week I was able to reduce my weight with 4 kilograms because I started at 116.5 kilograms. So I was able to have some weight reduction, to have some influence upon the reality in the last week, where I actually achieved a 4 kilogram reduction. So since I'm just starting this process and in the participation in this process, now in this next week, starting from today, I'm going to go more into a strict water fast, and sometimes I'm going to go also into a dry fast, like today. From today at 112.3 kilograms till tomorrow I'm going to do dry fasting, so you are going to see what and how many kilograms I'm reducing when I'm doing dry fasting. The objective for the week is to be my weight to be reduced to 106 kilograms in the end of next week, so approximately 6 kilograms for the next week. And why I'm telling you this, because always when you use intent, when you want to have influence upon the reality, also you need to have goals, you need to have specifics, you need to have observation of the things that are happening in order to know that you are aligned all the time with reality, and that actually everything that you are doing in your interaction is based on the flows that you are creating, and you can have the internal feeling and confidence that what you are doing is actually influencing reality. It is important to understand that to be in this state is possible only if you are able to lower the importance of the outcome. I'm doing this series in October, and I'm showing you a specific influence upon the physical matter reality, but also I'm lowering the importance of the outcome, because I'm not doing this because somebody pushes me. I don't have any pressure inside of me to perform. I'm into this state and mode, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I'm presenting to you everything that I'm experiencing right now, just because I enjoy the processes of interaction with reality. And this is very important, because if you are trying to react to reality and try to influence, or as I say, bend reality, then you are going to be pressured from the outside forces to react, and you are not going to genuinely create the flows from the inside out. Because the idea about the physical matter reality is that it is not possible to be changed in any given moment, but only influenced. And now I'm going to speak to you how do we actually influence reality. First of all, I have created an identity for me of a 90 kilogram person. I have envisioned myself as a long-term 90 kilogram person that is living 90 plus years on this planet, fulfilling my purpose and my meaning and all my goals here, while I'm interacting with all of you and while I'm interacting with the physical matter reality. But also, it is important every moment during the day, when we are conscious, to actually use it and to learn what is happening in our reality. This is what I'm calling ruling your reality, or we can become more specific, ruling our daily reality. It's up to us to decide what is going to happen during the day, what actions and decisions we are going to make. And basically it is very important here to just explain you about how we are positioned as beings into the reality, and how the past, the now and the future are working together simultaneously during your daily reality. It is good to know it, because when you are moving through the day, you are also seeding what your future will be. And when I'm living daily my results of a 90 kilogram person, actually then my behaviors and everything that I'm doing are aligned to some extent with everything that I'm emitting from my inside out. So it's very important to understand that actually when we are choosing in reality, first of all, we don't exactly have a choice. As you can imagine, that it is like a computer game where you can click a button and everything just appears like this. It's not happening like this in reality. It's not like in the fairy tales where you can do something just with a normal doing or with a spell. Oh, Alex, if I just say one word, it is going to happen. No, it doesn't happen like this. In reality, everything matters. It matters your mind, it matters your heart, it matters your guts, it matters your care. What do you care about? And all of you are to be aligned with the reality in order it to shift. It's not only to say a word, it's not only to have a wish. It doesn't work like this, because all of you is to change simultaneously within the moment and embracing more and more of your future reality. So actually with choice, the only thing we do is just to decide what processes are we going to trust to do their work for us. So I have called this, we're actually choosing all the time what to participate in. We are choosing actually all the time which train to catch, because it is not possible for the human being to alone participate in reality, because there are so many processes that are already there for us, and we can only participate in these processes. A simple example for this is when you want to grow a tree, you need to participate into the growing process, and first you need to have the seed, then to have a ground, to put it into the soil, to nourish the soil, to tender the soil, and later on this tree to become what it is. But it is not you who are bringing and growing of the tree. It is the process that is inside the seed when it enters the soil that is doing all the job. You are just a participator. It is the same with my weight reduction now. It is not me that by my intellect I'm just vibrating and attracting and doing a lot of esoterical things and my weight is reduced. No, what I'm doing actually is I have decided to place my trust into the process of water fasting, and everything I'm doing with my daily behaviors is just not to eat, but to trust that this process, when the body is just taking the energy from itself and it starts burning these kilograms in order the body to sustain all the processes inside of it, then this weight reduction is happening. So I'm using two processes, actually three. The first process is dry fasting, which I'm going to show you today till tomorrow what is able to produce. It is not good to do it long term for more than 5, 6, 7 days. Some people are very strong into it, they can do it for a little bit more, but I have tried till now for 2-3 days, not more. I'm not now going to do it only for 1 day, and I'm better acquainted with the water fasting, where you are having actually ability to go into water fasting for 15 days, for 21 days, and even more. And then the third thing that I'm going to present to you also is the so-called intermittent fasting. There I actually do the following: 24 hours I'm eating, and then 24 hours I'm without food. And when I'm eating, I don't have limits. Okay, I eat as little as I can. No, the organism and the body starts to eat less, and then it goes again through a process of 24 hours without eating. And when you continue this process, you can do it long term for months and months and months. This is how I was able to reduce long term for 8 or 9 months my weight from 137 kilograms to almost 90 kilograms. Now I'm doing the same process, but from a different level of weight. And anyhow, these fasting processes are helping the body to rejuvenate, and you're going to see how now my expression, my image, my liveliness is going to come back, and you're going to see how much more energy paradoxically a man have, and how much more connected and aligned he can be when he is in these days of fasting. So everything I'm doing is just to trust and to place my choice onto a selected process, and then the process is doing its job. Of course, there are a lot of other processes that exist in reality. You can choose the process of a specific diet, you can choose another process that you can invent, but you are to trust them, and then you are just to observe how the processes are doing their job. It happens in every area of reality. The only thing you are doing, and you are just have the power to decide which process to use. Of course, there is a little bit of things that you need to comply with, but actually what you are creating when you participate in a process, you are creating a flow. And it is very important when you participate into something, you to be committed, involved, and to really genuinely from yourself to move forward with this process 100%. This is where the power of trust comes. So this is all for today. Just enjoy every process that you have selected, and always be committed to what you have chosen, because only then you are going to experience what we the human beings call success. Success is when you have subdued and when you are participating in a particular process, and it is giving you constantly what this process is about to give. So thank you for watching. You can subscribe for my YouTube channel, where I'm posting also a lot of other information. Every Friday, 9 p.m. UK time, I have reality talks where I speak with all of you, different people with different backgrounds, with different mindsets, about reality and how you are coping with our own reality, and what are the different things that we have learned. Also, I'm making monthly webinars on specific topics, and my next webinar is going to be how to rule in the construct of reality. Because even if we like it or not, reality is constructed in a specific way, and we cannot put our energy into changing what is already constructed there for us, but we need to learn how to work with it, with everything that is already constructed and out there for you and for me. So thank you for watching today, and I hope some of you will be inspired from this series to start influencing their reality in different areas of life. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.